Good afternoon, guys. Happy Halloween to all of your sunshiny faces. Oh my goodness, guys. Had a crazy day today. This little feller, he was part of that crazy day. Weren't you, little buddy? Oh, you got a little itch, bud? Oh, you got a little itch? You have an itch? Oh my gosh, how cute are you? How cute are you, Mr. B? He's literally trying to stick his back paw in his ear. Oh my gosh. You were so cute. You're so cute, Mr. B. You're so cute, Mr. B. So anyways, guys, I spent like part of the day today cleaning up upstairs in the living room, or in the kitchen in the living room and stuff like that. I also did dishes today. And then I ended up making dinner tonight, which we ended up just having pizza, like a bunch of pizza. I didn't get a chance to make the cookies because I was really frustrated. Matthew was supposed to have taken the garbage out last night. He ended up not taking it out, so I had nowhere to put the I forgot to put dinner away last night, so there really wasn't anything left, so I was just planning on dumping it in the crock pot. Like, none of the meat was actually left. It was just like a couple of the vegetables. So I was like, I'll just toss it in the garbage instead of, like, you know, putting it away in the refrigerator when probably nobody was going to eat it anyway. So I was planning on doing that. Matthew never took care of the garbage, so I had nowhere to put it, and I was like, oh my gosh. So the crock pot ended up sitting out, and so Matthew, it was his punishment since he didn't take out the garbage. He had to take care of the crock pot once he got home from school, dump it, wash it out, and everything like that after he took out the garbage, obviously. So I was frustrated because there was like that, and then there was some other stuff too that like I couldn't throw away that needed to be tossed out, and I had nowhere to put it, so I was like super frustrated. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? So yeah, and then on top of that too, I really didn't have quite enough time today to what's it called, to make the cookies that I was planning on. But they're pumpkin spice cookies, and we can pretty much have them all fall, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I just kind of wanted to do them for Halloween, but we do have all the sugar cookies left, so not too big of a deal. What you doing, Charlie? What you doing? You get back here. So anyways, though, yeah, we ended up not really doing any of that. Then at about, I don't know, 3 o'clock or whatever, Matthew got home from school earlier. Jack got home from school at like 3 o'clock and whatever. And then I think trick-or-treating started about 4 o'clock or so. Matthew's girlfriend actually, because Matthew has 10th hour off, and so his girlfriend doesn't, though she has like a full day of school, because seniors can either have first hour off or else they can have 10th hour off. Maybe juniors can, I'm not really totally sure, but if you have enough credits to pass already, and like all you need to do is just finish with your, like, you know, what is it? I think you need another year of math, maybe. No, I don't actually think so. I think you just need like government and your English, and you might need math, and your like science, whatever. So as long as you're taking those classes, you don't have to take like a extra or an exploratory class or anything like that, or whatever they call them, elective classes. You can take like 10th or first hour off. So Matthew has 10th hour off, so he gets out at 2 o'clock, and then Jack gets home from the bus at about 3 o'clock. So Matthew, yeah, got home today at 2, and then Jack got home at 3, and then Matthew's girlfriend came over maybe about 3:30 or so, after she was done with school, because like I said, she has 10th hour. So, they ended up coming over here, and they went as, what's the guy's name from Greece? No, I'm drawing a blank, guys. But, yeah, Matthew was like a greaser. So they honestly were super cute, guys. But, they ended up going trick-or-treating actually in his, they might have went trick-or-treating around here, but they mainly went to his girlfriend's neighborhood, which, she lives like, technically it's the town over, but it's kind of smaller, and it also, like, doesn't have a high school, a central high school for its town. So if you're like kind of on the border, you go to our high school, and so she is, and like I think the way again that town is kind of split up, but regardless, she goes to our high school, or you know, our town's high school, and so it's like my high school, but you know, I don't go there anymore. So anyways, though, they went over to her neighborhood, and she lives in like kind of a smaller subdivision. Like there's really not too many people. When we went to go pick her up from to go bring her to my aunt's house for the birthday thing that went on like a a couple Sundays ago, whatever that was. We went over there, so I saw where she lives. So I know they were somewhere in that area, but basically Matthew was like, we got full-size candy bars, and one person, because they were out, I think trick-or-treating might have been over at 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm not totally sure, but they were there, I think, up until maybe about like 7 o'clock or something like that. And when they ended up coming back, Matthew brought a whole half of a bag of candy that someone gave him because they were like, well, nobody else is coming. Came. You guys were like, are probably going to be the last people. So you just take the whole bag of candy. And so they got literally a half of a bag of like probably what was 80 pieces in the bag. Like, you know, half of it was like 40 or whatever left of like Snickers and like all the like chocolate candies and stuff like that. So they had like a ton of stinking candy, and they, like I said, got full-size bars because like her neighborhood, like I said, there isn't that many people there, and they're like off of a main street, so it's just like their neighbors pretty much. They go trick-or-treating there, so that's why like, and I guess like kind of in that area, but for whatever reason they ended up like I said, they got like tons of candy, and Jack ended up going with his friends that he goes with pretty much every single year. So that's what they ended up doing. And like I said, we did pizza tonight, and like we did a little I had pop, and we had just like, we had Doritos and Cheetos, and you know, it was just a fun snack kind of, you know, pizza puffs and garlic bread, that kind of stuff for dinner. So yeah, guys, that was, you know, kind of fun. We also had ice cream, but I kind of forgot to take it out, but I bought that too. And then we ended up watching, actually while Matthew and his girlfriend were gone, we ended up watching The Ring, and I'd never seen it, guys. And then we also ended up, once they got back, we watched The Exorcist, which she left before it was over though. So those were two movies that I've never seen that are like kind of Halloween classics. Like, I feel like you have to watch those ones, like, you know, just like those classic kind of scary movies, and I've never seen them before. Honestly, guys, I was gonna watch The Exorcist probably like 3 or 4 times because I was like last year especially, I had it on my list. I was like, we're gonna watch this movie. I never ended up watching it. And The Ring too, I've never seen it before. So but like, I don't even know, guys. I feel like I slacked this year because like the last couple of years, you guys know I used to do my movie list, and we will watch them for like all of October, like a scary movie almost every night and stuff like that. I slacked this year, guys. I only watched scary movies like today, and I only watched 2 of them, and now I feel like really bad. So I was honestly though, because we watched them on Uverse, and we have like HBO and Stars and all that stuff, so I was actually going through movies, and I was like, I want to watch this one, I want to watch that one. So I'm going to make a list of all of the movies that I really want to watch, and maybe I'll put them in my bullet journal or something like that, of all the ones that are on Netflix, and then also on Uverse, because Uverse will tell you the date until they have it till. And so there was a couple of them that were actually, because they were more like Halloween specific, would be over tonight, and so those ones obviously I can't watch, but there was a handful of other ones I was like, I really want to watch this, I really want to watch that. So yeah, we'll see. Like I said, probably sometime soon. But yeah, guys, I also got my work done for today and stuff like that. We honestly, too, guys, we did not get that many trick-or-treaters because, okay, my mom made bags. Maybe I showed you guys in yesterday's video, but my mom made bags to give out to with her business cards in there as well. And so she did that, right? Well, me and my dad ended up going to Aldi. We bought, like, I think 200-piece candies. Like I said, we used to and still kind of do get a lot of trick-or-treaters, but I felt like this year, after like 7 or 6:30, honestly, when Jack ended up getting back home, or maybe it was like about 7 o'clock. Oh my gosh, guys, this light drives me crazy. After Jack ended up getting back, there was like no more trick-or-treaters. So literally, guys, this is how much candy we have left over. I don't even know if you guys can really tell, but look at how much candy that is, guys. That is like a whole stinking bowl left of candy, honestly, that is left over that, yeah, nobody ended up eating. So, and then this was the bag that Matthew and his girlfriend got. Like I said, there was like a bunch more in there. Him and his girlfriend kind of split it up. But they had like all the chocolate stuff. Like, look at that. And like I said, it was, yeah, probably about, oh my gosh, this was like 200 pieces. So they probably had like 100 pieces of candy just from one house they ended up getting. Then on top of it, guys, they ended up getting, look at, like I said, like full-size candy bars. Look at, they had like the big Hershey's, the Reese's, look at that Hershey's bar that's in there, like all the M&Ms and stuff like that. I don't even know what these are. Oh my gosh, guys, like seriously, they got like so much candy. Look at, there's another like full-size thing of like Reese's in there. Like, what the heck, guys? But like I said, it's like a smaller neighborhood, so I feel like they kind of give out, like, you know, they're not going to have too many kids that are really in the area or whatever. Whereas like our neighborhood, there's like stinking, like I said, we'll probably get close to like a couple hundred kids, honestly. But this year I felt like there were like more groups of them. Like there was rarely any like one that would just like one or two kids would come. It was like big like groups of people. Like there'd be 4 or 5 kids in like a group or whatever. But there wasn't that many groups. Like normally we'll have that and we'll have big groups, or we'll have like, you know, more like, you know, one, you know, like a small, like a little family here and, you know, another one there or something like that. But this year it was just like, there's probably only about like maybe close to 100 kids, honestly. And I don't even know if that's stretching it, but like, because my mom made a bunch of those gift bags. We got rid of all of those little ones and then started giving out just regular candy at the end. But like I said too, like when Jack got back at about 6:30 or 7 o'clock or something like that, we got no more trick-or-treaters after that. I think we maybe got one more group, and then after that they were completely done. So it was like really bizarre though, guys, that they like, we didn't get that many. But yeah, guys, I also did too, I did make, while I was actually making the pizza in between, because I didn't want to answer the door for all the trick-or-treaters, I ended up making myself some more of this, like chickpea sandwich kind of stuff. I also ended up making my 7-layer salad, and then tomorrow I'm going to make stuffed peppers for myself for dinner, and then I also cut up all the peppers for this week. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do, maybe, I have yellow squash, yellow zucchini squash, that I'm probably going to use to make like a side dish tomorrow. And other than that, I don't really have anything else extra for, oh my gosh, that was a refrigerator. I don't have anything else extra for side dishes this week, honestly, guys. But while we were organizing our cabinet, I noticed that we did have some side dish stuff that I might end up making this week too, just because I want to start using that stuff up so we don't have to store quite as much like anymore, and I want to just use it up so that it's not old, and then I can just buy new stuff when we want to use it or whatever. So anyway, so guys, yeah, I did get to, I felt like a lot of stuff for today and what I was able to get done, and like I said, you know, handful of stuff. But it's weird again, guys, I still don't feel like football's over, because again, we have like the last 2 nights when we normally would have football practice, we had like different events and stuff like that going on. So I don't know, guys, it's still kind of weird. I still don't feel like football's gone yet. So yeah, but it was another day of just not having football, which is kind of weird. So anyway, so I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe. I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.